Hi friends, this is Donna with AK Gal Stamps, and you're in my mess of a craft room. So I hope you're all doing good today. I am going to be making my 5th card using the Impressions in Bloom bundle. It will be available May 6th. So I started out with this card, but then I realized this really doesn't serve a purpose the way I did it. So I'm going to do things a little differently. The die that I used cuts out 2 things. It cuts out this edge piece and then the circle or oval. So that's something cool about it. They do have another die that just cuts out the oval, so it doesn't have anything extra on it. But I like this little detail. So I'm going to flip the camera around and we're going to get started. So I'm going to be using Lost Lagoon and Daffodil Delight today. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of scrap that one of the pieces is going to go on. Let's see what I did. So I've got that piece. I have to get that out. Okay. So there's that piece. There's 2 pieces in there. Not sure, because I don't remember taking the other piece out. Maybe not. Okay, well, we've got our first circle, got that. Now I'm going to do ink blending because I want to have some color on this, because I'm going to die cut some leaves on here, I think, instead of just using the Lost Lagoon. And I don't care how it looks. Let's have some areas that are just a little bit darker. See, I'm not even trying because, see, I got a big old blotch there. It's okay. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to do a little bit of the Daffodil Delight on here. A lot of color. Just want a little bit in there. I'm going to use that for my flowers later. I don't know if I'll use it or not. I'm just giving myself the option. Let's see. I want to die cut this leaf out of it. So we will use my small mini to cut that out. I finally remembered to put new plates on my order. Finally, took me forever. There are always just so many more important stamps in DSP that I want to get. I want a little bit of the yellow in there. Just a little bit. Okay, so we'll put that in there and cut away. Now I also got some scrap Daffodil Delight cardstock because I'm going to use that for the flowers. So we got that. So we'll put that away for the moment. And we'll poke this out. Let's see how that leaf turned out. Guess I should have done that before I put it away, huh? In case I decided I didn't like it. Okay, that works. That is good. It has a little hint of yellow on it. I like that. So I just did that on that piece. The dies have like stems, so you can have self-standing flowers, and then it has 3 other flowers and some leaves. These 2 that are independent, and these you can get texture on, and then the centers, and even little flowers. I love it. Just love it. I got this when I went to On Stage, so I've got that leaf. Now I'm going to stamp some flowers. So my flowers are right here. I put a dot on this one so it'd be easier for me to find the right place for the die. This one's a little bit challenging for me to find. So I'm going to put that up at the top. And right there. And then the smaller one is not up. Well, that did not work. Put that on again. Do that. And that. Maybe one more because there's something on that. There we go. Okay. So I'll clean these off over here. Got my Stampin' Scrub. This is my favorite cleaner. I do use the chamois for classes. And sometimes when I'm crafting, but I do like the chamois better because it gets in all the crevices a lot better. So we're going to put that back and that back. Oh, I want to do circles. I want to do these in the middle. So I need some, I think I'm going to get pumpkin pie. Get that. Also, so we're going to do this. Just put the centers in these. Hopefully I can get them just centered as best as I can. Seems like I'm off a little bit every time. So there we go. Clean that one off and put it back. If I don't put it back right away, you know what happens. I'll lose it. Let's cover these up so I don't get ink on my fingers. Move those over for a moment. Now I'm going to die cut these. Get some scissors out to make them smaller. Okay, so there's that. This might be able to fit on here. We shall see if it works. Okay, so let's do this. Get my dies. I need this and this. So and see, I put a dot on this for the top, so it should be about here. That did pretty good. Just making sure that I do have it like I want it. Like that. I'm going to cut this in half. Try and get that again. That definitely helped. Just trying to get it just right. There's one. And then, is this? I know I've cut these out because I can't tell sometimes. I'm like, well, yeah, that definitely wasn't right. Let's see if this one's right. I stamped more of them, even though I'm only going to use 2, so that if I didn't die cut very well, then I can cut out another one. Second try. Second try. I do like for more color to stamp on cardstock because it does give a little bit more color. I think I am going to try the other one more time, see if it works better. That one looks fine. Just fine. Everything is fine, right? Okay. So let's see if I can do this right again. Better. I can do it better. Can we do it better? I mean, because it looks like it's lined up pretty well, but okay, we'll try it again. See how this goes. So what's it like where you are? Let me know in the comments. I'd appreciate it. I'm in Ohio, and it looks like a really nice day. I see a lot of blue sky out there. We were all hyped up to go see a movie, and then we realized it's not coming out till next week. So I was like, oh, we already saw a movie this week, but we thought one we've been waiting for was going to come out. Nope, it didn't. It's going to be next week. So I will put these back. And we will be set with that. So what did I do with my other little piece? I am just confused. Where did I put it? Because I really need 2 of these, and I know I cut out another one, but I don't know what I did with it. The other piece would be really great for signing on the back of this card. That's what I'm thinking. So I am going to cut out another piece because I don't know where I put it. It's here somewhere, and I guess I will just have to do it again. I don't always find everything I'm looking for. I know I lost a stamp for a couple weeks recently, and I know I lost it. I didn't lose it at a card party. Luckily, at the card parties, we usually always find them. But I looked all around because I knew I dropped it. You know when you hear something kind of have a light bounce, right? And oh my gosh, it was just so irritating. You know, I was on my hands and knees, and I thought, mental note, do not vacuum in here until you find that little stamp. It was a little flower. And a couple weeks ago, when I had my grandkids over, I think that my granddaughter probably found it because it appeared on a shelf where my markers are. Now I am going to tape this to this because I'm putting another one on the back. Okay. Like that. Just using double-sided tape because the other one's going to go right on the other side of this and cover it up. I'm using 2-sided sticky tape, so that will work. I'm going to color this, but I wanted to keep them together, so that's why I'm doing this. So this Sunday is my husband's birthday. Of course, I made him a special card. I wonder if he would be disappointed if I didn't make him a card. I wonder. Actually, I'm going to use some yellow. Well, I've been doing cards for 6 years, 7 years. I think he would notice, and maybe he'd be a little disappointed. Just trying to get a little yellow on there. Lighter as it goes in. Yeah, so I'm going to do that with just a little bit of glue. Just a little dab will do ya. So I'm going to put that like that. Isn't that pretty? I think that's a really pretty leaf. very detailed. And then I am going to, which one did I like better? This one, I think. I'm going to put them on dimensionals, pop them up a little bit. So we've got that. Should I have, the other one, on the other card I had it punched up, but I'm wondering if I should just glue it. No, I think I'm going to put it on dimensionals. Walking myself through it. There's that. Okay, so I have that. This one is going to go on the other side, but I'm also going to do the same thing with it. Put a little bit of my adhesive on it. I'm going to pull the tear and tape off and they'll stick together. Hopefully they will align correctly. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. There's that piece. And tear and tapes are not all alike, y'all. I found that out during COVID. Well, actually after COVID, because I'm finding that some things are not sticking as well. Because during COVID, you know, you couldn't find the craft supplies you wanted. So, okay. So that's that. Okay, that does okay. I need to just, where do I want to stick this? On here, I guess, in case I need another piece. So, do I need to stamp something on? Why did I put, why is that there? No, 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 no. You don't want that there. I don't know where that came from, but we're just going to put it right here. How about that? Okay. I'm going to put yellow on this too. But this is what you can sign on. This will be the back of the card. Of course, you could use any kind of a die that you have to do this card. It really is easy. Just all my panels are a little time consuming. So I am going to take your pick tool and peel this off because I want these to stick together. I'm going to do it on both pieces. Pull all the stickiness off. Come on now, let's do this. Okay. Okay, so we have that. There's nothing stamped on this, so it doesn't matter which direction I put it, which is a good thing. This could also be the piece that you put your little personal stamp on, made by me, you know. You can put it on this spot. Let's do this. Oh, I am so looking forward to next year. On Stage is going to be in Long Beach, California. And I've always wanted to do the coastal highway down there. Just looks so pretty. Now, the tricky part. If I can get it lined up. Glue probably would have been better, wouldn't it? And just left the paper on. Hey, it worked. Okay, so there's that. You got that panel. It hides all the ugliness on it. Now we're going to do our card base. So you've got a piece that is 7 by 4 1/4, scored at 3 1/2. That's your card base. Okay. Let's get a bone folder. Get that bone folder, and I'm using a piece of DSP. The other one I did, I just used the stamps and put those all over it, but I'm using DSP today. And it is, what is this paper? It is the Everyday Happiness Designer Series paper. Very pretty. That's the other side. Teals, wild wheats in it, which is going away. I'm so sad. Wild wheat to me reminds me of a gold color. I just like it. Very fall kind of color. This piece is 4 1/8 by 3 3/8. Goes right on the front. You could also put something on the back if you wanted to. Let's pull that up just a little bit. So there's that. Okay. And then we have this. You want to be cognizant of, you don't want this bigger than 5 1/2. Okay. So you've got to look at this 5 1/2 line and make sure you put it down low enough so that it will not be taller than that if you're in the United States, because let's see how this is. I think if I do it like that, I can do a little bit more glue, and we will move it like that. So it's like that. So there's your card like that. I think it's turning out pretty. I like it. I like it. Now I need a piece of white scrap that I am going to stamp "I appreciate you" on it. And this is actually Memento. What I did was I got the white craft ink pad that comes to you uninked, and then I used a good part of a bottle of Memento refill and filled it with this. I like how it stamps better, but I just heard somebody say that the white is not in the new catalog coming up in May. So it's like, oh, so disappointing. I like the font on this too. That is just so pretty, isn't it? This stamp set has "I appreciate you so very much. I appreciate you for being there, and thanks." So a great thank you stamp set. Appreciation stamp set. Okay. Let's see. Now we'll cover this up. And I need to cut this with my printer, or with my paper trimmer. Printer, oh my goodness. I was printing a lot yesterday. Had printing on the brain. Oh, there's that piece. So I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. I wonder if that'll work. I can move it up. I think I can move it up a 1/4 inch. Let's see how that is. Whoops. And I moved it. No. An inch. Let's do an inch. An inch. Like that. Very good. And I'm going to cut it like that. I think I might be able to cut this just a little bit more. I need to take just a hair off, right? Let's try and take a 1/4 inch. No, I think that's too much. Well, look. Let's look in the trimmer and see what it does. Yeah, I think that's too much. Not what I thought. I just don't want to take off too much from there. I'm going to use my blender brush and put more yellow in it. Like that. And then we'll pop that up with dimensionals. There's that. And I'm going to use the new ink because they seem to be a very nice neutral color. Let me put this. I want to make sure this doesn't go over the edge. So let's do this like that. Is that going to work? Is that straight? I just feel like that is just, I know why. I know why. Because I usually always cut my sentiments out. That's why. Let's see if I can make myself happier. Yeah, I'm cutting through my dimensionals, but that's okay. I hate to take over when I have such pretty paper. I got some of the, yeah, I cut some of them off, but that's okay. That is okay. Oh, I like that much better. I do like that much better. Of course, I did take a little bit of yellow. Okay, so there's that. Got some, get that off. Okay, let me put this on here so that I don't get my card wet. Okay, now I need these. This is strawberry slush, I think. And oh, I have to look in the catalog. I can't even tell you. It's like my mind has gone blank. But it is, let me get the new catalog. I can't show you it on the inside, but I can read you the colors. Let me see if I can find them. Strawberry slush is this. Darling Duckling, Timid Tiger, Cloud Cover, and Secret Sea. And unfortunately, this cloud cover, I could not get an ink pad for. They had a problem with production, and I sure hope that we actually can get it this year, but who knows? That this kind of stuff takes a long time. But I do like these colors very much so, but I'm going to use the cloud cover dots because they seem to kind of go with this Lost Lagoon. They are really a dusty kind of ink color. When I saw like I'm getting the Stampin' Right markers. So there you go. There's your card, and you can sign right here on the back. And it looks fine right here on this side. So there's my card for today. I hope you like it, and I hope if you do like the video, I'd appreciate if you gave me a thumbs up, a like. Please subscribe if you like it. I come on here twice a week on Monday nights at 7 and on Fridays at 10 a.m. And sometimes I pop on at different times, like I came on Wednesday for the paper pumpkin. So anyway, I hope you like this. And if you do, like I said, please subscribe, share, all the good stuff. And I'll see you Monday night at 7. Take care.